Hey everybody, it's Jeremy, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. This is our Path of the Damned Herald run, and we're kind of hitting a wall repeatedly, so we're going to try to gain a little bit of experience and level up by doing the Rinko quest. Hopefully that will get us level 4 before we have to fight these big boys. Happy New Year, Ace Horizon! How's it going? I'm still waiting on the New Year. I've got an hour and 7 minutes here. But Happy New Year to you and to anyone else who has already gone through their New Year, and to anyone who has yet to go through their New Year, and I don't get to say it at that point. Okay, so Mokeha is who we're actually here to get stuff from. But there's a whole bunch of other people. So we've got Dofani.
Fancy a look at the wares, my friend?
You're a bit out of the way, aren't you?
Cozy spot, right? Not much competition apart from the basket lady. And the Hawana have coin to spend and goods to trade, same as the rest.
Basket lady. You're on the west coast, you still got 3 hours? Well, you'll get there, Red Rum. It will happen. Did you see the fight between Rinko and Mokeha?
Did I see it? Best night of my life. She just...
She jabs vaguely at the air, pretending to throw punches.
And he was snuffed out like a candle, poor bastard. I assumed he was being his usual charming self. How he and the wife get on so well, I have no idea. Why do you ask?
Do you know how it started?
Not really. I saw the Huana woman bearing down on him, looking like trouble. They argued for a bit. His buddies were dragging him down the road not long after that.
Let me see what you
Best
have.
goods on the island.
And she's got Blood Moss, Aquamarine. She's got the Shorewalker sandals, plus 10 stride and plus 1 resolve. That's not bad, actually, for 750. We might buy that. A pretty simple, easy purchase at the beginning of the game. We do have that plate armor, which we might actually utilize. Trade. Nice. Plate armor gives us +3 or +2 armor. It's gonna, which is going to be good. It gives us shock instead of freeze. It does make our already abysmal recovery time even worse, but that's the them's the breaks when you're doing super tank.
A mirror's winds blow sweet upon you.
Okay, so nothing from Namai. Up with that. Game. Cage cursor. And oh, it's not that. Graphics. There's something that's pulling the camera. Smart camera. This matters because we're not in turn-based mode, but if I turn off smart camera, I think that's what it is. I think the smart camera was like trying to pull it back around me, and I just want to move my map around, man. Alright, let us look into Mokeha's lodge. What is here?
Indeed.
We'll pull axe and am I excited for Avowed? I am tentatively excited for Avowed. I want to see more, right? Before I really get hyped. But in theory, I'm gonna be very, very, very excited for it. You know? It's just at this point, I've seen so little of what actually it is that I'm trying to not get my hopes up, you know? But I do love the Aora world, and I'm very interested in seeing where they go with it. And I like the idea of seeing an obsidian, you know.
So small.
Like, I think Outer Worlds was a really good game, but personally, I'm more of a fantasy guy than a sci-fi guy or a space guy. So while I thought it was a really good game, or a pretty good game, it wasn't my jam. So I'm really looking forward to Avowed, because I think that's going to be way more in my vein. But we'll see.
Indeed.
Potion of the Attuned Self. Nice. Potion of Deafness. Morning Star. And yeah, the smart camera kicking my ass. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't mind the camera trying to automatically stay on a person, but it created this weird effect where I'd move the map to go with things, because that's what I'm used to in a game like this, is dragging and clicking. But it would create these weird hitches. Don't want to hype yourself that much, but yeah, absolutely. I think I'm in the same boat. I don't want to hype myself, but I'm excited to see more. So fingers crossed. Okay, let's talk to Ikawa. Seated upon a chair before the bonfire, Ikawa looks considerably more comfortable here in her home village. She prods absently at the coals with a long stick. Ikawa's lined face is pocked with fading scars, but there's no hostility in her calm appraisal as you approach.
For many years, I've only ever seen one of your kind. And then the Valiants come. And many things change. They told me what became of your ship. I say again that you are lucky. It is the only ship that survives. I could protect Port Mage, or else its ships, but not both. Perhaps Clario thinks I chose poorly.
Oh, that's fair. Insights. You didn't know of Avowed? Thanks for the heads up. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know that we're gonna know much anytime soon, so it might be a heads up for waiting for a long time. But, you know, now you can go watch the singular trailer and get a little bit of hype for a while. I guess you and the governor don't really get along.
Better than it may seem. Clario can be reasoned with, especially if one approaches him with coin in their pocket. He is not a cruel man. I suspect he might even enjoy life on the island if he were free of his masters.
If he were free of his masters. Why do business with the Valians?
Akira, do not all people trade for the same reason? The Valians have brought us guns, medicine, wine, and food. Some of them we have even convinced to help with the canoes. My people have come to enjoy these things. The medicine has helped many of the children recover from fever. We gain from this peace. So long as Clario keeps his company masters away, we lose little.
That's the problem, is inching in, taking piece by piece. Did your people see the giant?
Yes, one of the old titans, say the priests. Andra is angry. The why, our priests do not know. I am only glad it has journeyed elsewhere.
That giant is Aethys. I need to know where he's going.
Aethys? Is it redemption you seek then? You risk much to chase a god across the sea. The Dawn Stars too wish to meet this god. What if he does not wish to be found?
Can you help me free my ship?
Yes, But it will take Clario's assistance. Convince him, and I will aid you.
Okay, I'll do that.
Good. Then that is settled.
Mokeha is causing trouble in town. Ikawa sighs deeply and folds her hands in her lap.
Mokeha is proud, like her father. Each day this alliance tests her patience. What has happened?
Ha ha ha! Insight. Hey, it's the same studio that made Outlands. I think it's Outer World. Is that the name of the game? It's the space game from like out last year. Outer World? Outer Worlds. Yeah. Yeah. It's Obsidian. So it's the same game that same people that made this game, that made Tyranny, that made Outer Worlds, that made Fallout, New Vegas, etc. We survived 2020 level officially here. See you on the next level. Who knows? Maybe we get zombies. Nice. Nice. Congratulations on making it to 2021. I have only 57 more minutes before I make it into the new year, and I can safely leave this year behind me. Oh my goodness. So Mokeha, is she your daughter?
She shares my blood, my caste, my temper. But she is a daughter of the tribe.
Yeah, he off the box.
It is different among our people.
Let's say she nearly killed a man.
Mokeha could have killed him if she wished to. Is it not enough that he lives?
I'm not sure yet.
Return once you are certain. I will help if I can.
Okay. Alright, so let us talk to Mokeha. The Amawa woman steps sideways, angling herself towards you, and meets your gaze with an intense stare.
I did not think Clario's outsider to be one of Nagati's favored.
Mokeha's voice is low and halting. Her rigid frown softens, and she folds her arms across her chest.
You were looking for Kawa?
Ooh. We can have Amawa, or we can have Dwarf or Orlon. Interesting. Rinko says you robbed him during a card game.
Rinko?
She scoffs in a guttural burst of sound.
The Valian? You jest, Akira. I should have thrown him into the sea. He dares to call me a thief? What concern is this of one such as you? You have come a long way on the word of one fool.
I'm just doing side quests, lady. Like, I just want experience and items and reputation. Don't you tap me. Don't you do it. You put them claws away, boyo. We want to go the diplomatic approach. We want to raise our diplomacy value. Why don't you tell me what really happened?
What else? The Valians are fools. But Akawa wishes to trade, so we must be patient. We must save them from Nagati's storms, even when they ignore our advice.
Yeah.
Ikawa told me I should see the tavern, speak with their people, learn patience. The trader Eophania, she taught me to play Valian cards. A simple game, but none would play with me in the tavern. Not until Rinko. I thought him kind until I proved the victor, and he grew angry. Until he stood in front of his kin and called me a Mataru of Sadahuzi, a filthy islander and a cheat. For that, yes, I beat him. Why does this concern you?
Do I go the bleeding heart route? I think I go the bleeding heart route. Right? Or maybe the instructional route, right? You should have told the guards. You've been branded a thief.
I am no thief. Do you mean to insult me? I am Mataru. I am the guard in Sadahuzi. I defend this village. If I see fit to punish a man, it is my duty.
Aha, here we go. 'Cause she'll see reason in this. If a Valian broke Huana law, would you be satisfied with a fine levied by the governor?
That is not the same. This has long been our island.
Oh, hold up, Mokeha. You're using them double standards. Without that coin, Rinko will lose his home.
Don't be foolish. Clario will see to him.
That's not how it works. We use diplomacy and intellect. That isn't how it works. The Valians have to pay for their food. Oh, ooh. Diplomacy or diplomacy. The Valians have to pay for their food and pay taxes.
His kinsmen would let him starve?
Absolutely they would. Mokeha's brows furrow and her eyes search your face.
Why did this not prevent him playing at cards in the first place? Are all Valians so mad for coin?
Yes, they are.
So then, what am I to do? I did not wish him dead.
I challenge you on Rinko's behalf is an honest choice. I'm not taking that choice. Screw that. Hell no, I'm not taking. That's an honest choice. That is bullshit. Give me the coin purse and we'll call it square.
Huh. Then here's what you came for, though it is an uneven trade.
You are correct, it is uneven, and he does deserve what he got. However, if you don't learn from your mistakes, you're gonna end up in the stocks or shot by one of the Valians. She considers the coin purse in her hand for a moment before handing it to you. Her mouth twists into a resentful frown.
I will ask our chieftain to send a healer for that idiot Valian. Perhaps that will quiet his whimpering.
That is a good step in the right direction, Mokeha. Nicely done. And that did get us the level that we wanted. So thank Jeebus, we might actually not get creamed. Okay, we're good. So back to Rinko. Rinko's home. Very nice to be able to teleport directly to a location. That's something that I wish more games like this actually had. Cute little boy. You're so cute. Angle the camera a little bit. So cute. Can't see Lippo in the back though. Alright. To Rinko. Here we go. Rinko. What did we get? We got... Oh, right. We just got his coin purse.
Most days I'd fire up the kettle for you or something. Sorry.
But they're... to be fair, they're nice right now. They will fight. And they will fight over the loft, actually. And Odysseus is twice the size as Lippo, so he normally wins. I spoke to Mokeha. She claims that she won fairly and you insulted her.
A surprise! The brute speaks! And you have survived the conversation in one piece.
You need to learn, Rinko.
Merla. Perhaps my tongue was loosened by drink. What of it? Is any man who insults the savage's pride due a beating? The law is on my side.
I don't want to go the aggressive route, if for no other reason than it is against my paladin's alignment. So we'll go the rational route. Not if the money belonged to her.
You have no proof. Have a heart. I cannot work as I am. If I cannot pay my dues, I will lose my home.
Then you need to think about that shit.
Boy on the street. He does not deserve that.
He does not deserve this, but it might help if you didn't call them savages.
I refer only to Mokeha, that shark-faced harpy. May Andra's beasts feast upon her eyes.
Rinko thrashes feebly in his bed, one fist raised defiantly.
She cheated me. Are we to lose our home For the sake of
She
Clario's
didn't
alliance?
cheat you. You're a sore fucking loser. I want to, like, come at him, but again, the whole alignment thing. So here, Mokeha apologized and returned your money.
She what?
He eyes the coin purse in his hand, then angles a one-eyed glower up at you.
Let her apologize to my face, the shark spawn. Nella. What good is an apology? Does it fix my ear?
Don't like you, Rinko.
Enough then. I am forgiving. You have what I asked for. I promised you a share of the coin. We leave it at that.
I gain 1,000 copper.
You have saved my family, Aimiko. I say it plain. Agressima.
His head drops back onto the pillow, and he raises an arm in a weak gesture of farewell. Great. Okie dokie. So we have gained enough of a level to hit 4. Let us do that real quick. Yep. And I say real quick. I think 4 is our first double level because we're multi-classing all of these characters. So it should be every 3 levels we get a double level, I believe. So let's check. See how things go. All right, we are going to go with sleight of hand and diplomacy. Hey, level 4, we get new power level, new ability for Chanter and Paladin, and we get a new proficiency. So that's going to be good. Okay, we want... What do we have? We've got weapon and shield. Probably weapon and shield style. Immunity to concentration. No, one doesn't stood against the power of the saint. This is actually really good. But not what we want. We don't want two-handed style. We don't want one-handed style. Not yet, anyways. And we don't want two-weapon style. So we'll probably take weapon and shield style. But let's double check and make sure we don't want any of these invocations first. Paralysis is good, especially since, if I'm remembering this, it goes up to paralysis and then frighten, which is also good. We do not want... I don't think we really want... offensive spells. I mean, they'll work, but it's not really the mindset that I'm going here. So, dexterity. I don't really know that that's going to matter. And we don't want summons. I'm trying to... I've done a summoner build before. I'm trying to avoid doing a summoner build. So I think in this particular situation, we definitely just take weapon and shield style. That gets us deflection, which is awesome. And that deflection is applied to reflex, which our reflex is crap. And this will help compensate for. Take that. And then Paladin-wise, aha! We get Zealous Aura, which is absolutely what we want to grab. Inspiring Triumph is okay. And this is just +1 armor rating for whatever just hit you most recently. Divine Purpose is good. Yeah, no, we're gonna grab Zealous Aura because that's going to give us options. And we're probably going to take Hatchet. Hatchet is one of the best options as far as tanking weapons go. We're running Spear because I want engagement options, but Hatchets are probably better in the overall long run. Okay. Be good. Zealous Aura is
I'm here.
probably actually going to be a very big pickup for us. So we have Accuracy, Zealous Focus, which is just a straight flat 5 accuracy to everyone. We've got Zealous Endurance, which is +1 armor to everyone, which is also awesome. And then we've got Zealous Charge, which is 25 stride and disengagement. We're gonna probably leave this on Endurance for now.
What do you need?
And next up we have Adair. And Adair, I think, is also gonna get access to his first stance, which is gonna be badass. Yeah, we get fighter stance, which we absolutely want, 100%. No questions asked first and foremost. There are other things that we potentially want, but we want fighter stance first. And then with Rogue, we can either take Blinding Strike, is really good, or we can get Two-Hand Style, which gives us 15% more damage. And I think we might go for Two-Hand Style or Dirty Fighting to start with, because that is 10% of hits into crits. So I kind of feel like the hits into crits might be the best way to go first. Sure, we'll take that. We've got sabers. What else do we want? Daggers give us parrying blades, right? Dirty Fighter is very good. I think maybe Rapier. Maybe we want some Rapier. Increases accuracy at the cost of recovery. Brutal swings, bewildering blows. This is, what is this? Stilettos? Penetration is really good. Probably go stilettos. I could see that being pretty good. I really like sabers, but we'll pick up some stilettos. And with Adair, we'll have Cleaving Stance, Warrior Stance, and Defender Stance. Eventually, we're going to want mostly Cleaving Stance, right? Because the idea will be every time we get like a big crit, we'll kill, right? And when we kill, we'll immediately full attack every other nearby enemy. So it's crit, kill, cleave, crit, kill, cleave, right? So it's a really good scenario. But for now, we're probably gonna just stick with Warrior Stance because it gains us accuracy and deflection. So it's a nice bonus.
What can I do you for?
We totally should have done this first. We rammed our head into those enemies. I'm not gonna say they're gonna be pushovers now, but it's gonna be probably way easier to deal with them. Okay, Alchemy and Religion. Okay, and this is part of the one where I'm unsure of, because I'm not as familiar with monk abilities, nor am I as familiar as where I want to go with Shodi on monk abilities. So we've got One-Handed Style, we've got Weapon and Shield Style, which I might take just as kind of like a default and then respec her later, right? Because I know Weapon and Shield Style is going to be somewhat useful for survivability in the near future. But let's look at some of these things. So we've got Clarity of Agony, which is -5 second duration on hostile effects and -50% hostile effect duration for 20 seconds. So that's to get rid of things. Bad. Dance of Death is +3 accuracy and +1 wounds per 3 seconds. Gaining... Alright, okay. And then Mortification of the Soul, you inflict raw damage and gain wounds so that you can spam things. Kinda, semi-sorta. I'm not really sure what I want her to do just yet, honestly. I'm trying to intentionally do things that I haven't done before, and I've never gone through the game making everyone a multi-class. So that's what I'm trying now. Is I've done games where I've done single class only throughout the entire game, and I've done games where I've done a couple of multi-classes, but I've never done a game where I've done only multi-classes and seen how it works. So, so we're gonna figure it out. I think probably to start with, because we have to pick an ability from each, I think we're probably just going to take weapon and shield style for now and then respec her later. Because I don't know that I care about Dance of Death and Clarity now, but I think I care about them later on. Like, Enduring Dance, I think, is probably really good. We'll see. We'll take weapon and shield style for now. And then we get access to second level spells, which we're just going to take a second level spell. What do we got? We have Withdraw. Iconic Projection is good because she can just shoot people with it. I don't really like Spirit Weapon. Looks very interesting. Thanks for the gameplay. Yeah, not a problem. It's a pretty good duration. So it's 60 second on Prayer of Body. I think the only downside for Blessing is that it's only 20 seconds. I kind of wish I had gone Holy Power because it's 30 seconds, but Repulsing Seal, I don't think we care about that. Holy Meditation is Resolute for 15 seconds. Resolute is very strong, or Resolve in general is very strong, but 15 seconds is very short. Spiritual Weapon, I don't remember what this does. Call forth a divine weapon specific to your deity and empowered by your faith. For 30 seconds. I think this actually is just weapons for her, but I don't know what that would achieve. I'm kind of curious to see how it goes, though. Because in the past, I've made her a full priest, and I've just, like, spammed things like healing spells and AoE buffs and things like that. And I kind of want to make it to where she can, you know, I kind of want to make it to where almost everyone we take can kind of like stand and do their own thing. Because I can imagine this scenario where she's this priest monk and she just like wades into the thick of things and goes ham with the right buffs. I do not know that Spiritual Weapon is that right buff, but I'm going to take it just to see. We'll play around with it, and if we don't like it, we'll respec out of it. We've got Small Shields. Yeah, Xena Warrior Princess style, absolutely. Hell, if we had the option for a chakram, I'd put it on her. I think her sickle counts as a hatchet. We're going to pick up medium shields just in case we want to head that route. I'm not sure that we will, but we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic. We've got a little bit of coin. 6K. Let's go see our legendary merchant boy and see if he's got anything fun. We've got a couple of things, but nothing that I'm like, yeah, absolutely have to have. So Cloaks of Greater Deflection would be good. Boots of Stone would be good. The voice acting is awesome. It's very, very good. A lot of the voices are done, if you're not familiar, a lot of the voices are done by the cast of Critical Role, which is a bunch of voice actors that do Dungeons and Dragons stream. And they all did voices in this game, and it's really, really good. Really, really good. Gauntlets of Ogre Might are nice. I'd pick up the Greater Cloak of Deflection. We did get these Shorewalker sandals, so those are interesting. We're kind of just trying to pick up cheap power items. His stuff is significantly more expensive. But that is a pretty cool club. Less defiance. Additional engagement. Or coordinated escape. Immunity to engagement. We cannot afford those. That's okay. We don't really need to. So, let's put on some gear. We will put on additional resolve for me, and we will Cody. Because the Cloak of Berath is all cool, but it doesn't actually do. So. And 7 deflection is nice. Okay, let's see how we handle the monsters now. I'm betting we were getting pretty close already with the level down. So I'm betting he looks pretty beefy now. Yeah. I'm betting we'll be okay now. With not only with like the boost to like HP and things, which will be nice, but I think our Paladin aura and our warrior stance on Adair is going to be pretty good. I think that'll make a pretty big difference. And once we finish this fight, we should get Aloth. And once we have Aloth, we're up to 4 characters. 4 characters is going to be way, way easier for us to manage difficult fights with. So hopefully this is kind of like the little difficulty hurdle that we just have to get over. Let's speed up. Fast forward. I think, in theory, our prior arrangement is still potentially going to work.
Yeah?
What can I do you for?
What do you need?
What can I do you for?
So,
I'm here.
Yeah, that Odie framing. I altered the camera just a tad, just to get him just right, you know? Just right. I do think we will try... You know what? Actually, I don't think we'll try one of the big ones. Because the AoE seemed to stick around, and I think it actually kind of ended up screwing me over more than anything. Okay. All right. We've got the auras up that I want, I think. We don't want to start with that. We want to start with this. We want to start with this. Oop. Oop. Calm down, y'all. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I kind of want to throw up spiritual weapon and see what happens. Actually.
Ulu, fan. God darn it!
That ogre's too tall.
Oof. Still tough. Definitely not gonna make this a immediate win or anything.
That's embarrassing.
That boar a... Oh god, I forgot about this. Oh, I forgot. We have level scaling on. So we leveled up, the enemies leveled up.
No one noticed that.
I forgot about that. Forgot about that. Whoops. Okay, okay. Yeah. Yep. We've just got to... And we're gonna go ahead and do a... And... Still here. Oof. Yeah, that hurt. Immediately gonna do Holy Radiance. Nice. Immediately going to Second Wind.
Lantern flickers.
Okay, she Second Winded and it did nothing. I really hate it when that happens. I don't really know why that happens. Did she get knocked out of it? Is that what it is? Is that the concentration, like, getting kicked off? She abandoned casting Second Wind. Yeah, so she just got knocked out of it.
Stand together.
Moan. Ixie.
What it looks like.
Darkness. Flows in the
Okay.
light.
Yes. Did not work. Well then. Well then.
I'm all right.
Goodness gracious. There's the fire. She almost seemed more effective in the backline healing. Yeah, I think in this particular situation, we probably need to put her on range just because
Sorry, friend.
she's just not
Can't.
tanky enough yet. Later on with Monk, you're gonna get access to certain survivability
We had some good
options
times.
that she just doesn't have yet. Guess I'll try to like Second Wind. Do that.
Right on target.
You can do that. Wow. So apparently you can just. Oh, it didn't trigger though. This one might though.
We had some good times.
Oh. Unfortunate.
Damn it. I'm here.
No worries.
I'm no help there.
All right, I forget. He's got. I wonder if I can. Parsec made your night? Awesome. Fantastic. Great. Very glad to hear it. Glad you had a good time with it.
I can hold.
I lose again. Alright. Let us load and quick save. Ah. Ooh, thanks for the subscription. Wireless, I appreciate it. Alright, let's try out Shodi with the bow.
Yeah.
Shodi with the bow.
What can I do?
What do you need?
What can I do?
Fine. So let's try the poison again. And I kind of feel like we have
I'd be glad to.
reached the point that this is indeed like an attrition fight. Did I ever play Super Adventure Island on the Super Nintendo? I think I did. Like, I remember I've definitely played the game before, but I don't think I've played it extensively, right? And it's been a really long time. So I know of the game, but I definitely do not have solid memories. Higgins, hey, there you go. Jay knows. Jay knows all the things. Okay.
I don't think I can pull that off.
You want to get a little bit closer. Of course. Go ahead and get a heal.
Oh, Ixie. Oh, no.
About to have one of the panthers down.
I don't think I can pull that off.
Good.
No one noticed. Right?
Definitely want aware again. Want to go ahead and heal myself. Pet the cat. Which cat? I got multiple cats. Odie, you get a pets. Gotta pet both. Okay. Lippo, you gotta wake up. Like, pop, I was sleeping. Sweet please. Oh god. The pet chains. Alright. Okay. Both get the pets. You both get the pets. They're spoiled. They are so spoiled. Lippo's having a hell of a time. She just keeps shaking her head. You gotta clean your ears, Lippo. You got dirty ears. You're a dirty ear cat. You miss your cat? Aw, I'm sorry.
It hardly.
Okay, it's not bad.
Seems fair.
Yeah.
Another young panther is about to go down. Immediately going to heal. Okay. Oof. We will heal again. Nice. Double nice. And go ahead and try to hobble. Okay, fine. I am concerned about that. Yeah, that's why I designed him the way that I did. I don't know that it's gonna go well, but ooh, no, we don't want to use withdraw. Withdraw is so not great. Cancel that. Belay that. Belay that. We want to use Holy Radiance first. Actually, I don't think any of these guys count. Don't. Definitely want to empower again. Want to get Discipline Barrage back up. We are about to have another invocation. Oof. Okay. If we can get this boar down in a decent amount of time. Okay.
Missed.
I need to step forward.
Stand together.
And I need to try to pull this guy off.
I need
That's bad.
help here.
Okay. To focus on that young panther and hopefully take him down. No bueno. Gotta empower. Gotta heal.
Take this.
Okay. If we can get the Drake down, it's done. It's absolutely done. If we can get the Drake down. Oh God. What just happened there? Oh, that's really bad. He's about to go down. Can I run? I don't know if...
Hard to move.
Ooh, he actually shot at them instead. Weird. That was very unexpected. Actually. I don't know if I'm gonna succeed on this or not. Truth be told. This is so rough.
Didn't work.
Yeah.
No one noticed that, right?
Oh, come on. That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. Because Adair has his regenerate. He has his resurrection armor. I say, he comes back. He should be disengaged now. Great. He comes back over here. He heals. Please finish this Drake.
It's no use. Stand together! Come on!
I need some help here.
Come on. Finish him.
At once.
Aha. Okay. Goodness gracious. We should have this. Oofa doofa.
Yeah!
That was incredibly difficult. Of course, I'm not making a great use of consumables or
Happy to oblige.
buff items or things like that, so that's my own fault. But not bad. Success.
All right. Yeah.
QFF victory music? Absolutely. Sometimes you just need a good victory.
I hear you.
We are probably going to need to rest after this before we head into the next slot. But first,
Of course.
get some stuff. Several men and women appear to be locked inside a cage of some kind. They're little more than silhouettes behind the glass, pointing and gesturing excitedly.
You out there, are the beasts gone?
One woman comes up to the door, hands pressed against the glass. I took care of the creatures. The woman turns away to have a muffled exchange with the others. Then she pulls at something by the door and you hear a rattling clank. Nice.
Perfetto. We are saved.
A youngish man with bright eyes and a twitching smile claps his hands in joy as he steps out of the cage. The woman next to him, however, remains sober.
Me and the Watcher? We're always happy to help.
She beams at you, eyes filled with pride.
Governor Clario must have sent you to rescue us, no? But you do not look like one of his guards.
She rises onto the balls of her feet and peers behind you as if searching for someone else. She looks to be only midway into her 30s, though the serious set of her mouth makes her seem older. We're gonna go honest because I'm trying to be diplomatic and honest, so gotta raise that that Saint Knight of Saint Elga reputation. Actually, Clario sent me to find Odorisi or his notes. The older woman hawks an impressive glob of phlegm onto the ground and kicks a clump of dirt over it.
I told you the governor does not care about us.
Oof.
This is all about profit. For him and the rest of the Valiant.
Caloste!
She silences the others with a sharp look. She turns back to you with a resigned breath.
You are here, and that is what matters.
What are you all doing?
Hiding, of course.
The corners of his mouth spasm. The cranky old woman next to him sighs and lays a comforting hand on his arm.
We were taking measurements of the luminous Adra when something strange began happening.
Fascinating. The pillar started to dim, the ground shook, and our instruments showed unusual variations.
That's when those of us with a grain of sense got into the cage.
She glares at the excitable young man, but he doesn't seem to notice. The cage?
Something we made to protect ourselves from surges in the luminous Adra. Those have not been a problem, but I am grateful today for unnecessary precautions.
What happened then?
The Colossus. Some kind of construct made from luminous Adra. It passed through the arena toward the pillar.
Pitiless. Vanessa closes her eyes.
Moments later, the pillar went dark, and all of our colleagues outside the cage froze. Like they turned to ash.
She goes quiet, her hands clasped in front of her. The young man leans forward, his eyes wide with a perverse kind of excitement.
That is when the panthers and worms showed up. Started going through the tents. It was awful, but Engfirth.
Vanessa shoots him a furious look, and he falls silent again. A confused and slightly injured expression crinkles his face.
Some of our people are still missing in the ruins, including Oderisi, our lead researcher. It is possible he managed to hide.
Gained in kitty cam, though? Or gained in-game kitty, though. That's true. Yeah, I have a pet cat that follows us around. Her furrowed brow, however, suggests otherwise. Oof. I feel bad picking some of these options, but again, we want to reinforce the diplomatic and honest. If he didn't make it to the cage, you should prepare for the worst. She nods.
Most of the ruins are that way, through the door next to the ramp.
She points to a dark entrance in the eastern wall of the arena.
If you are going below, you should take Engfirth with you.
She turns and motions someone to the front of the group.
Hey, he looks just like...
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Adair cuts himself off for reasons not yet apparent. His jaw hangs slack. A sharp-featured elf comes to the fore. As he meets your eyes, he gives you a knowing nod. He's earned a few new scars, but you recognize Aloth Corfusir all the same. He taps a finger to his lips, a sly smile working its way across them.
Engfirth knows a great many spells. At first, he even cast fire to chase away the panthers.
Until the flames nearly caught one of the tents.
Ah. Oh.
We then decided it would be better to preserve our remaining supplies, in case we ever got out.
And when the supplies ran out?
She scratches the bridge of her nose, looking concerned. The others look away and avoid further speculation.
I do not expect the ruins will be any safer. Many of our people remained behind, which has surely attracted more wildlife. It would be prudent to take help, as long as Engfirth is willing to go.
She looks quickly to Aloth. He nods.
I would be happy to assist.
He holds your gaze with wide, expectant eyes. Oh no! Oh, we've got to ruin it. Oh, we have to. We have to. We've taken. We are a knight of Saint Elga. We must be diplomatic and honest. And it gave us an honest option. I don't always have to take the honest option. I didn't take the honest option because it meant fighting Mokeha. I don't have to take the honest option now, but I do think it's funny to take the honest option now. Your Engfirth isn't an animancer. He's a wizard named Aloth.
Diverus. Surely I would also change my name if...
That's rude. But Vanessa rounds on Aloth, cutting the young animancer off.
Wait, you know him?
Her eyes narrow in suspicion. He's a good friend. He gives you a brief, pained look. She turns to Aloth, her face a rigid mask of anger and hurt. Oh, Aloth, you've been doing some naughty things.
You lied to us.
The words weren't questions. They are an accusation.
It's true I have other business. I'm afraid I can't explain.
His hands are clasped in front of him, his knuckles as pale and hard as pearls. He slowly meets Vanessa's gaze.
But please know that I meant no harm. I certainly didn't intend to hurt you, Vanessa.
Aw, Aloth.
Go, Engfirth, Aloth, whoever you are. Do not let me keep you from your other business.
Turns to you, closing her eyes.
Ergonplanka, just take him with you.
Let's go, Aloth.
The sooner the better.
Yay! Alright! We get Aloth! And we get to choose a class or multi-class. As per this run, everyone's gonna get multi-classed. The question is, do we want Battle Mage or do we want Spellblade? And I think we're gonna go Battle Mage. If for no other reason than I think we've already got Adair, who is going to be, who is a fighter mage, right? And I think probably with Maya, we're probably gonna be a ranger rogue. So we're already gonna have 2 rogues there. If we went Spellblade, we'd have 3 rogues. So we're gonna go Wizard Fighter. Plus, Wizard Fighter, I think, is probably just going to be really good with things like Tactical Barrage or whatever it's called. Stuff like this. Yeah. Discipline Barrage, and then we can either Tactical Barrage, which gives us Acute, which is additional intellect and power levels, so we can use Tactical Barrage and then nuke harder, or we can do what we do with most fighters and do Discipline Barrage and get crits. We'll have plenty of options. I think Wizard Fighter is definitely the route I'm gonna go. Look, yeah, I'm just happy to have 4 people now. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is going to be the end of this video. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around because it's about to be New Year's. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.